got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, Malone is an absolute nightmare on the offensive glass. Does a great job of establishing that position for that putback slam.
Now here's Leonard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Davis. Portland shooting their first free throws of the game.
And a season ago at the charity strike, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
An extraordinary improvement over the course of his career by Kawhi Leonard. He has now turned himself into one of the game's best, if not the best, two-way player.
Now here's Stockton. Davis. And the rejection by Stoudemire. And Leonard has it in the corner. Here's Butler. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
What good decision by Jimmy Butler. Stops on a dime, creates the necessary space, and then has the elevation necessary.
And Davis sends it back. Thompson passes to Butler. And too long on the shot.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
And for someone who spends most of his time on the perimeter, Lillard's a terrific finisher inside. His moves to the basket aren't tentative. They are strong.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
The tray. That shot missing. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way.
And the 4-year, $196 million Supermax extension signed by Damian Lillard this offseason. Dame Dollar living up to one of his many nicknames, but money well spent by the Blazers.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Yeah, boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Beautiful offense. Lillard creates time and again down the floor, whether it be for himself or for his teammates.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
You know, one dilemma that jumps out at me with the Timberwolves, over the years, they have been an excellent offensive rebounding team. It's the other end, the defensive backboards, where they have had some problems.
Whole new look on the floor for Minnesota. Trailblazers leading by 5. Zabusher passes to Houston. Lillard outside. Let's a floater go. Camby with the block.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Ball for 3. Offensive rebound. Pettis. You see that time from Leonard. Portland's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. He lobs it up. Well-placed alley pass into the layup.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. And Doris, you're right. Over the last 5 seasons, the Timberwolves have been the absolute worst defensive rebounding team in the NBA.
And it's hard to understand, Kevin, because they have created second chance opportunities for themselves only to give it back on the other end. That's the kind of thing that can be demoralizing for your defense. You get a stop, but you don't finish the possession with a rebound. That can wear you out physically and mentally.
Cheryl Wallace, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Phillips comes in for Damian Lillard. Houston, the pass to DeBusschere. Shot clock at 5. And the open shot from Phillips. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
Listen, he hits that shot on a regular basis. Give credit to the offense for getting him a clean look.
Camby dishes to Paul. Hangs on the trifecta.
And Paul has a beautiful stroke from deep. A gifted shooter who drains perimeter shots with consistency.
Pass to Houston. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Wallace against Allen. The pass to Pettit. He feeds it to Paul. The rebound by Thurman. Portland leading by 5. Pass to Houston. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Paul with the ball. Deep, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Portland. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for Portland guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor for Portland. Wallace out there with DeBusschere. Then there's Chauncey Billups, and it's Thurman in at the 5 down low. Now here's Billups. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command. No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either lift the drive or get it to an open teammate.
Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. It's going to be on Joe Dumars. Stoudemire's checked in for Portland. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Minnesota. A lot of switching on every possession in the NBA from a defensive standpoint, and you see the way Doris offenses are adjusting to that.
Yeah, I think number one, you have to attack the switch. That's first and foremost. And it's an interesting balance between attacking and being patient. Because the one thing you're ultimately seeking in every switch is a favorable matchup for yourself. That's where a critical thinking guard who knows where to find and put the ball is so critical to your success.
That's a good way to look at it. Here's Houston, and he gets the bucket. Houston's got the lead up to 14 now for the Trailblazers.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just spanning the plane.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Reason number one, CP3 is out there making strong passes, keeping the offense flowing.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, D'Angelo Russell was traded from the Lakers and, in his words, was kicked on the way out. He's becoming all-star in Brooklyn. Russell said, it's a heck of an accomplishment. That respect from your peers, your coaches, other teams, it's a great feeling. And Kevin, given how it started for him in L.A., many remain shocked by Russell's rapid ascent.
Coming into his own, you're right, David. Thank you. And taken away by Paul. It drops for his second made shot of this game. An unimpressive 2 of 7, though.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Billups against Paul. Here's Stoudemire. No good, unable to end this run. Timberwolves trail by 7. To the paint, here's Scalabrine, and the reception by Stoudemire. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Moses Malone, he's checked in for Campbell. Thompson comes in for Dumars. And it's Stockton in for Chris Paul. Now here's Stockton. No points in the game yet for him, and that one is good. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Wallace outside. A 3 from Drexler. Trailblazers. It's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. It's a 5-point game. Passes to Stockton. Outside Butler. Pass to Thompson. This one for three. Portland grabs the miss. They've led by as many as 14 points. Stockton against Billups. Minnesota with the rebound. Malone's got his 6th rebound on the night. Stockton against Billups. Stockton, no good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Now here's Stoudemire, following the miss by John Stockton. Then the shot goes in.
Boy, nice shot. He didn't need the fadeaway to create separation, though. He was wide open.
Minnesota calls timeout.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
How does it look now for Portland? Leonard, he's checked in for Stoudemire. The Busher comes in for Gerald Wallace. And it's Damian Lillard in for Chauncey Billups. Davis is checked in for the Timberwolves. Allen comes in for Butler.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Drexler kicks to the Busher. Drexler outside. Outside Leonard. The pass to Parrish. 5 on the clock. Three-pointer, Lillard. Anthony Davis with the rebound.
Terrific closeout there to challenge the three.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Close under control, and he's more than up to the task.
DeBusschere can't get the basket. Timberwolves trail by 7. Here's Allen. And the layup's good off the glass.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Lillard looking around. Drexler outside. Stockton against Lillard. Over Stockton. Good as the jump shot ball. And the Trailblazers lead by 7. 40 seconds left in the first half. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
We had a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
I'll tell you, a rough quarter for him, and that puts so much pressure on the guys around him.
The shot's good from DeBusschere.
Well, we know Kawhi will always attract lots of defensive attention, which puts him in a position to find his teammates. Pretty pass.
Stockton against Lillard. It'll go. The Portland lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Stockton.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Allen in the post. Drexler defending. Drexler with the defensive effort. And so it's Portland heading to the bench. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. After 2 quarters, it's Portland out in front. They've got the 7-point lead. Jack. And that... And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. And so here's Portland. They lead by 7. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Davis is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Moses Malone. Then it's Thompson, and it's Stockton in at the point. He gets it in there. And it's 6 points for Damian Lillard.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Now, here's Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Stockton. And And the rejection by Stoudemire.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Timberwolves trail by 9. Here's Stockton. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Stockton's got 6.
If you make a mistake against Jimmy Butler, this guy will find a way to make you pay pretty fast.
Leonard draws the double. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. That shot is off. Excellent D there from Parrish. Here's Drexler, and finished off by Drexler.
Just an electricity to what Drexler can do. The leap of ability, the creativity once in air, that's elite level stuff.
Well, this is the first full year now for Ryan Saunders. Let's remember he was hired by Minnesota full-time after an interim stint last season. And boy, did the players love playing for him.
Just 5 on the clock. That one's in there, and the Portland lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Anthony Davis.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count him.
And as we know, Doris, Ryan Saunders, the son of the late, great Minnesota legend, Rick Saunders.
Well, certainly the family has history with the organization, but in no way did Ryan Saunders get the job due to name only. This guy proved he can get wins from this Minnesota roster last year. For Saunders, he's known as a player development guy, and the ability to handle superstars is part and parcel to the job.
Both teams will make substitutions. Butler on the wing. Wallace covering. To the middle. Here's Paul. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. You know, Doris, I know your style of play at Providence was one of aggressiveness, a lot of instinct, a lot of smarts, great skill. But I think you also have an appreciation for the players that are real scrappy on the floor.
What I love, Kevin, are guys who can influence the game without having incredible offensive skill. So a guy like Patrick Beverly, so a little bit undersized. But would you like to have that guy keep you up at 94 feet, be in your grill and in your face, like he gives no quarter, he gives no concessions? If he were checking Kevin Harlan, my goodness, you'd have a long night.
That would be a torture chamber. I agree with you. Thurman passes to Lillard. Fires the 3. And another 3 for Portland.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Ball outside. A floater. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Misses off the right angle.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
Lillard, the pass to Houston. Clock at 4. No good there. And Minnesota now the other way. And here is Butler. He has 5. Low passes to Bennett. Unable to get that one. Good work defensively by Stoudemire. Lillard against Paul. And the officials call it for a 3-second violation. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Zabusha is checked in. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Allen's checked in. 1:56 left in the third. Here's Campbell. Here's Dumars. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
He needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
Chauncey Billups has checked in for Wallace. Portland leading by 8. There's 1:40 left to play in the third. Lillard outside. A 3-pointer, no good.
sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing. On that possession, they were all over him on the perimeter.
Dumars kicks to Camby. Back to Dumars. And it's blocked. 1:07 left in the third. And the foul called on Marcus Camby. That's his first foul. 1:07 left in the third quarter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Chris Paul picks up that one. Portland may have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. He hits the second from the line. 1:06 left to play here in the third. He kicks it to Camby. And slam dunk by Camby.
And the future Hall of Famer loves to dish the rock. Paul has a pass-first mentality. He makes everyone around him better.
The Timberwolves with critical line. They're perfect in 4 attempts. Now here's Lillard. He's got 15. And Lillard throws it down.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
So it's the Timberwolves now. The Blazers getting the bucket. 5 to shoot. Here's Allen. The rebound by Thurman. Thurman's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this high, a great chance to extend this lead.
Now Paul. 9 points in the game so far. And Chauncey Billups gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Timberwolves with the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
Malone in the post, shoots over, and it's the buzzer beater! And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for Portland. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all, and he looks to be planning for more. Back to the action after this word. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. We've got Parrish. DeBusschere is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Drexler in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Thompson misses. Portland leading by 9. This is it to DeBusschere. And it's out of bounds to Portland. A return possession.
How about the flicks there by Malone to get up and deter that shot? And reach for the rejection.
Puts it up, the inbound, and can't hit the shot. But they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line.
And you know what? Very close to a 3-point play right there.
Both free throws good from Drexler. So it's such an honor to be on this with you, and you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst, breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college, looking to get ahead in their career in what you chose?
Well, first and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible. And I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works more. Here's Lillard. John Stockton making his last shot. Excellent D from Stockton. Drexler against Dumars. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. And he makes that one.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Lillard against Stockton. Puts it up. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Kicks it to Thompson. Pass to Malone. And Malone gets double teamed. 3-pointer from Stockton. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. Trailblazers leading by 7. The shot strip from DeBishop.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Stockton outside. And it's Portland with the rebound. Parrish has got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Drexler, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blown. And Minnesota gets called for the foul. The first one falls. Amari Stoudemire is checked in for Portland. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Joe Dumars.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ballgame.
Here's Malone. And no good that time. Excellent D there from Parrish. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. They've led by as many as 14 points. The Trailblazers rebound. And it's Leonard missing. Timberwolves trail by 10. Now here's Davis. Malone outside. Stockton right side. Back to Malone. And the rejection by Parrish.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Now, here's Thompson. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And he makes the first. Chris Paul checked in for the Timberwolves. And both free throws good for Davis.
Boy, really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Drexler against Thompson. Drexler, no good. Timberwolves trail by 8. Davis with it. Leonard picks him up. It's stolen by Stoudemire. And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're up by 6. 1:52 left in the game. And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Damian Lillard.
And his shooting percentage reflects just how efficient he's been. It's better than 50%, always a sign of a solid offensive performance. But his movement and his shot selection have also both been tremendous.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Terry Stotts went over with his team. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. He did not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Chris Paul picks up that one. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And the Timberwolves call time. They're trailing by 7. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. Left in the fourth quarter. Parrish against Malone. Poked away. Stolen by Drexler. And Davis sends it back.
This has reached desperation time for him.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
trims the lead to 6.
They can't really afford to leave points at the line right now. He would have loved to cash in on each of those free throws and trim the lead even more.
Now here's Lillard. This is to Parrish. Just 5 to shoot. Leonard looking around. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
Alone. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start cooling down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Second one is good. In both at the line. It's an 8-point game. Minnesota calls timeout. They're behind by 8. 16 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what's your take?
A lot to talk over and improve on for next time.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game, because this one is over.
16 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Hood with it. And so it's Portland winning this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony.
From off that top, the flow inside that gotcha shot. Come from off the top, you know I be smart to this spot. Come from off the top, the flow inside that gotcha shot. Come from off the top, come from off the top.
Can't keep up, you too slow. You just watch, I control. I take half, you not whole. Got your mind, got your soul.
Is this scenario? I'm in your area, this is your definitely. Turn up your stereo, get you jumping like Mario. Now you ain't with me. You terrible, I might embarrass you right here in front of your whole family. Hot in Nigeria, this is the year of the beer. Leave it here on a chair so they know we was here. Staring in fear like a deer when the car coming near. In the middle of the road, bit of beer. You don't wanna rock with the man, hands off of the grands. Counting up bands while I talk to the fans. Knew I could jam, but the top wasn't playing. Now everybody wanna be friends. How you? Said I'm just fine, in the right place, at the wrong time. Said I go crazy, out of my mind. And I think back when daddy wrote down that it might scrape and it might grind, but you work hard and it might shine. Let me slow down, switch the time and quit hiding.
Back up, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up.
starting group. Here he is out there with Duncan. And it's LeBron James. And it's Green. And it's Mikan in at the 5, down low. And for San Antonio, Dow is out there with Dennis Rodman. And it's Michael Jordan. Then there's Bird. And it's Johnson in at the point guard. Now here's LeBron. Clark, we have a big-time matchup with the big men down low tonight.
Yeah, and I think, Kevin, you're going to see both teams double these guys because they're just too hard to handle. Otherwise, they'll have to do their work and make their decisions quickly.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content. Magic Johnson picks one up.
Well, you know, last season, perhaps the most disappointing of LeBron James' career. I mean, he hadn't missed the playoffs since 2005. And amazingly, this is the one that gets me, had not missed the finals since 2010.
Now James, following the three-point attempt by Michael Jordan. Mikan passes to James. Over Jordan. A rebound by the Spurs. And after shutting it down early, this was the longest off-season of LeBron's career.
Yeah, and a chance for him, guys, perhaps to recover from years of deep playoff runs. I know he would want it that way, but he'll take advantage of the fact that he didn't have to wear his body out as much as he has in the past. And criticized and counted out, you knew he'd be motivated to come back strong.
Now here's James. Outside, Green. And stolen by Jordan. And the Spurs pushing it up now. And the basket by Johnson.
There's the peripheral vision we talk about. Bird finding a wide open teammate.
Duncan dishes to LeBron. And he converts the layup.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Now, here's Young. If it counts.
And the offense, I mean, 3 of 4, a solid start for this game.
Lakers have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Duncan outside. Over Rodman. No good from Duncan.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Good. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now here's Duncan. Broke loose. Stolen by Magic. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Here's Bird. No good.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
Pass to Duncan. Back to James. Pass to Duncan. Clock at 6. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. James fires from way outside. Los Angeles with another miss.
It's not really his best quarter as far as scoring, but let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And the jam by Dennis Rodman.
When it comes to distributing the ball, nobody does it better than Magic. When one of his guys has a clean look, the ball is there quickly and on target.
And the Spurs, I've heard it said, the most process-oriented team in the league.
Well, that's an understanding of what it takes for them as a small market team to be successful. A good assessment of what they have to do as the San Antonio Spurs to be good. Scouting, coaching, chemistry, all part of that. And, you know, Duncan is an incredible talent. He's a menace on the block. Exceptional at scoring deep inside.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
You know, with LeBron coming to L.A., the Lakers trying to speed up their timeline. I mean, the roster never quite got gelled. The end result, LeBron's first time outside the playoffs since 2005, which was his second season as a pro. That's a remarkable run.
So San Antonio goes with the first 5 on the floor.
Defensively, give giving up far too many open, driven looks.
And to battle that, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
And here is Doncic following the three-pointer by Jason Kidd. That one goes in. And when you look back on LeBron's first year in Los Angeles, Mark, how would you rate it?
Well, I think a mild disappointment, but remember now, before he got hurt, there were 4 or 5 games above 500, but the injuries, some other drama, really changes in the front office, instability led to a disappointing and frustrating season.
Here's Doncic following the bucket by the Spurs. Here's McHale. He's off on that one. Some solid defense from Gasol. Upside Kidd. Shoots from the baseline. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And here's Levine, who brings it up for Los Angeles, trailing by 10. Back to Doncic. Williams trying to break free, and Gasol sends it back. Here's Havlicek. That shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Williams against Kidd. And Jason Kidd picks up the foul. That's his first foul. The Lakers with the ball. It's a 10-point game. Williams inside. He's covered by Kidd. Shot clock at 2. Shot from 16.
And you know what? Call it great defense or poor offense. Either way, they're limiting their scoring.
Greg, bottom line is they're ahead on the scoreboard, and that's all that matters.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Robertson against Doncic. And there's the pass to Robinson. There's the double team from Whiteside. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And the Lakers with possession here. Here's McHale. And again, the Lakers no good. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. It's San Antonio up by 12. Live from the... Well, you see a lot of players who pick up the controller and fire.
I play 2K all the time. Seriously.
Always experimenting, always keeping his mind engaged, Greg, with basketball.
And that's who Bron is. He lives, breathes, and eats basketball.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Spurs team out there.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
So for the Lakers right now, we've got Kevin McHale. Williams is out there with Doncic. Then it's Robinson, and it's Levine at the 3 spot. Ball's knocked loose. Robinson kicks for Levine. They get him again. Doncic. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. They get Paul Gasol.
You know, he's the 3rd pick in the 2018 draft, guys, and Doncic seems poised to dominate this league for a lot of years. Well, you look at Luka Doncic, and the one skepticism scouts had was his athleticism or lack thereof, and I think he's proven that's not necessary to be a great basketball player. And he's only getting better as he works with NBA trainers.
Gasol, the bounce pass, down to 5 on the shot clock, and that one's good from Havlicek.
And guys, you got to know who you're guarding. You got to run the shooter off that sweet spot. And for Havlicek, that's anything in the mid-range area.
And you know, you heard about Doncic. Even if he's a step slow, he's always 2 steps ahead with his mental game.
You know, Kevin, that's a great, great point. Feel, savvy, experience, know-how. You know, he grew up playing against bigger, stronger guys, and that always serves you well as you go forward. So he understands anticipate and feel how to get defenders off balance. I mean, he's just a special, special young player.
Robinson passes to McHale. Another shot. Robinson, that's good.
Yeah, I like the interior game of Robinson. Really does a nice job with getting deep position and then going to work.
This is to Robertson. Oh, good from outside. And Doncic, here we go. Lays it up off the glass. Doncic has got 6.
Well, you can't let Doncic have these types of opportunities, guys. When you aren't close to him, this is what happens.
The kick out to Havlicek. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. LA's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. On the wing, Levine. A 3-ball. Hits the 3-point foul. Levine's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Lakers. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Clark, I'm going to get a little detailed here, but in terms of footwork in the post, who really impresses you?
Well, there are a number of guys, Kevin. I mean, you think about it. Kevin Durant is a lethal scorer and does a lot of his work off the dribble and in transition on pull-up threes, but when he is a post-up threat, and he does get posted sometimes, his footwork is superb, absolutely superb. Joel Embiid comes to mind, big fella with feet of a ballerina. Jokic does a great job with his feet, not nearly as athletic as Embiid or Durant. And then I would put Kawhi Leonard outside of a big guy. I mean, he's not a big guy in terms of position, but boy, he is very efficient down in the low post when he gets it there.
Good name.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Duncan kicks to Doncic. And stolen by Jordan. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Johnson draws the double. And here's Bird from the arc. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Spurs?
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
Pass to Jordan. We've got 1:48 left in the first half of the game. Yao to pass to Bird. Rodman kicks to Yao. 6 to shoot. Pulls it up. Had the space there, but it's offline.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Pass to Mikan. Here's Barry. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Good watching Barry square himself up from here. This guy's a dependable shooter from the mid-range area of the court.
Johnson, a pass to Jordan. Shoots over Doncic. And there's Jordan. That's good on the assist by Johnson. 6 points for Jordan. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Down by 12. Seconds left in the first half. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. James has got his second basket of the game. San Antonio leading by 10. Johnson dishes to Bird. He feeds it to Rodman. Over Duncan. Duncan with the block.
Well, that's part of his game. Love seeing Duncan just sky up there to reject shots. Does a great job of utilizing that wingspan along with his timing.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And here is Doncic. He has 6. Launches it. Kept alive. Here's Mikan. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show. Welcome back. San Antonio did not hesitate to set the pace. Some major league offense. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
No problem fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up, be physical with him.
We've got Johnson. Now is out there with Dennis Rodman. Then there's Bird. And it's Jordan in at the shooting guard position. That's the San Antonio 5. A step back shot here. Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Barry.
And you can tell the defender not anticipating the step back. He was headed in the opposite direction.
Inside, here's Yao. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And Yao Ming's a handful when he's this deep. I mean, virtually impossible to guard. You can't let him get this kind of positioning. Easier said than done, though.
Lakers trail by 11.
And you've heard the saying on Death in Texas, the San Antonio Spurs might be that third thing you can count on.
Yeah, I agree. A model of consistency, and that starts with culture and chemistry and commitment. And they play smart, they play together, and they rarely beat themselves. That's one of the reasons the Spurs have been one of the greatest pro sports franchises in history over the last 25 years.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Par for the course for James. I mean, he forces his man to overcommit, gets the bucket, and draws the foul.
Los Angeles shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Spurs leading by 8. Johnson attacking, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Johnson's got 7 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And the GOAT conversation, LeBron has said his motivation is to surpass Michael Jordan as the greatest of all time. Ray, what do you think he needs to do to bolster his case?
I think for the naysayers, the obvious answer is more rings. You look at the other numbers, including those 8 consecutive finals appearances, LeBron is in the discussion.
San Antonio making a switch here. Gasol's checked in. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Robinson's checked in. Johnson surveying the floor. From 13, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. So both teams making some changes here. Lakers trail by 9. Pass to LeBron. Taken away by Kidd. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And it's sent back by McHale. Here's Barry. Covered by Havlicek. Barry misses.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Robertson against LeBron. Outside Kidd. Shot clock at 5. Havlicek outside. Over Barry. Offensive rebound Spurs. Here's Bowen. Nice D from McHale.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Spurs leading by 9. Bowen the pass to Kidd. To the left side wing. James against Robertson. Kicks the Kidd. Shoots it. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Outside, Green.
no good on the triple.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
Robertson against James. Outside Kidd. Over Green. Kidd, no good.
For the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
And it's Robinson with the jam.
Yeah, we all know Rick Barry can create for himself, but we get to see there what kind of passing skills he also possesses. What a sensational feed.
Knocked away. Kidd grabs the board.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
LeBron up top. He's covered by Kidd.
You know, that's one of the reasons LeBron is so hard to defend, Kevin. I mean, he puts you in a tough spot, forces you to foul him because he's so strong and athletic, and then he gets himself to the line.
Whiteside's checked in for San Antonio. San Antonio leading by 7.
And the Lakers last season going against the grain to surround LeBron James with playmakers, not shooters. And many criticize that move.
And, you know, guys, you look at it, LeBron is at his very best with the ball in his hands, which means he needs room to attack the lane. It's clear that a course correction was needed.
Doncic kicks to LeBron. And they double up LeBron. Wrestling point there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And the Spurs with possession. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Kidd passes to Havlicek. From outside, off the mark. Lakers trail by 7. Doncic outside. James against Robertson. And that one's good. James has got 12 points in the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Havlicek outside. From deep three-point range, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. The third quarter comes to a close. Spurs lead by... And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Taking a look at the Lakers. We've got Luka Doncic. LeBron James is out there with Duncan. And it's Williams. And it's Mikan at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Johnson against Duncan. Johnson draws the double. Spurs working the ball around now. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bird, and that one's on target from the wing. Lakers trail by 7. Bounce pass from Williams. And they double up James. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Drains the three-pointer.
You know, you can see the confidence Doncic shoots the ball with, especially when he gets room to pull the trigger from deep. No hesitation.
Doncic against Jordan. There's the pass to Johnson. Over Williams. And Magic Johnson, the bucket on the assist by Jordan. 9 points for Johnson.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there. Beautiful.
Doncic feeling it out. Duncan uses the glass to finish the layup.
Boy, like seeing these passes. Doncic has a keen sense for when one of his guys is open, and he gets it to him on time, on target.
Here's Johnson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And, you know, quite a bit of turnover for the Lakers in recent years, guys, from the front office to the coaching staff. I think it's always important for an organization to have a common voice to speak in stereo and have everybody in proper alignment from the top down to the court.
Now checked in for San Antonio. Rose checked in for the Lakers. And as the Lakers have looked to fill positions, Clark, a real affinity for candidates with the Lakers history.
Yeah, you know, that's exactly right. They view it as a family, but here recently they've expanded their options and have looked outside of past Laker pedigree in terms of filling some key spots, which is part of what you have to do if you're going to move forward and be successful.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Here's Bird. It's tipped, but they'll recover it. Here's Duncan. Here's Doncic. He can't get it to go. Jordan with some nice D. Bird against LeBron. Over LeBron. Bird with the bucket. And the Spurs lead by 6.
You know, when he's not beating you from the three or attacking the basket, Bird, very reliable from the mid-range.
Doncic, no good.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
And the basket by Johnson. And now an 8-point Spurs lead.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
LeBron passes to Mikan. Dishes to Doncic. Passes it to Barrett. Pocket 6. A 3. And again, no good by the Lakers. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Spurs. At one point, they led by 16. Jordan. Nice D from Doncic.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Spurs leading by 6. Johnson with it. He's picked up by James. And the shot is good from Johnson.
That's just more for Magic. And for all of his unselfish ways, if he wanted to, this guy could probably score like this on a nightly basis.
Timeout called the Lakers. You gotta like what Magic Johnson has done in this game.
He's getting to the wrap all game. If they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
Now the presentation of our Jordan player of the game, Magic Johnson.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Odom.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Frank Vogel talk to his team during the break. He is upset about the perimeter play. He told the guys on the defensive end, stay connected to the shooters. On the offensive end, if you don't have an open shot, pass it around. Let's see if the ball starts to unstick, Kevin.
Here's Yao. Good. And it's Bird picking up the assist. Bird's got 3 assists now in this one. Lakers trail by 10. Now here's Jake. Down low. Duncan with the bucket. Duncan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
There is a bunch to appreciate about LeBron's game. His passing is off the charts. Just look at that feed.
Johnson outside. Outside Jordan.
put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there, go get it.
Mikan. Here's Barry, defended by Yao. Here's the teardrop, and plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. And the foul goes against San Antonio. He drops the first one, and that brings them within single digits.
And I like the energy Barry plays with. You can tell he has a real love and passion for the game, always looking to give it his best.
Kid. And a missed play.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
And so it's the Spurs with the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy with playing at home tonight.
It makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any